Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even. Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord.
Alrighty guys, so here we are again. Different day, same grind. This time we're going to be talking Aquaman. Specifically 5 things I want to see from the upcoming film in November. I'm pretty sure that's when it releases. Correct me down in the comment section below if I am an idiot. With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first thing I think the Aquaman film needs to focus on is simplicity. Similar to the Wonder Woman movie, it did not focus on the DCEU. It didn't focus on the bigger picture, none of the dark side, none of the setup for that you needed for the DCEU. It focused on Wonder Woman, and I think Aquaman needs to take the same approach. Don't set up future storylines. Don't try to introduce an Aqualad or, I don't know, Black Manta's sequel. Just focus simply on Aquaman and building Jason Momoa up as Aquaman. Let the audience get invested in his character so that you can do a sequel and open up all the possibilities that you want. But you have to knock the first film out of the park. So the first thing to nail is simplicity. The next, number 2, and this may contradict point number 1, but I need depth. And I'm not talking about movie depth, I'm talking about character depth. I need to see more from Jason Momoa. I don't watch a lot of his films. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. And so all I'm really familiar with from Jason Momoa is Aquaman. But I need to see more from him because he did not have a lot of depth in the Justice League movie. I didn't see a lot of depth in the Aquaman trailer. It seemed to be this rocker surfer dude that has these cool powers, and he's a big monster hulking type dude. I didn't get the King feel. I know I may be harping on something that doesn't make sense. You guys are the Aquaman fans. I'm not a super big Aquaman fan. My knowledge of him is brief. But when I think of Aquaman, and I said this when I was reviewing the trailer, I'll link that somewhere around here. I think of King. You know, I need to see something that represents a king from Aquaman, and maybe that will have to be something that's explored in the sequel as they do this origin story. Because I don't know what Aquaman was like pre-King. Maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe he was just like this. But I need to see something that represents stature. And I compared it to how T'Challa or Chadwick Boseman portrayed T'Challa in Black Panther. There was a certain regality. Is that a word? Let me know in the comment section down below. I may be slow. But he just seemed like a king. And I need to see more from Jason Momoa instead of just this generic rocker surfer dude. Look at, I have cool powers. I want more from Aquaman. I want his character to have depth. I don't want him to be generic character X. Moving on to the next point. Number 3. Please let Black Manta have some solid setup. Black Manta is a key character in the Aquaman mythos. He may be the most important character as far as a villain in Aquaman's whole entire catalog, rogues gallery. And he has a very, very deep story. You know, he has a lot of stuff you could set up with him. So please do not use him in this film as fodder. From what I understand from the trailer, he's probably going to be some type of mercenary, you know, that Ocean Master has hired or whatever the case may be. Please do not just make him, oh, look at Black Manta appeared, he's gone. Let's try to give him some depth. Let's try to explore his character. Don't just make him a guy that Aquaman beats up in the middle of the film. Let's really explore it. Because that Aquaman, I mean not the Aquaman, the Black Manta suit looked absolutely great. Absolutely fantastic. I loved Black Manta, the shots we got of him in the trailer. But moving on, number 4. And this one is more of a nitpick because, guys, oh my. Can we get a new suit for Aquaman? Please? Please. I don't know who approved this little pajama onesie look we got from Aquaman, this little Teletubby onesie. But please, let's axe that whole armor thing he's wearing. It's not the one. It's not the one. Let him switch. He's gonna become king, I'm sure, by the end of this film. Let him get something new. please, please, even if he has to go in like just the green pants and topless, whatever he has to do, please do not bring out the Teletubby onesie anymore. It is not a good look. Alright, it just doesn't pop as it should. It doesn't. And with Shazam having a good looking costume, Superman having a good looking costume, Wonder Woman, Batman, Flash, I need Aquaman to step his game up. This little Teletubby onesie is not, it's not the one. It needs to be switched, and I hope we get a tease of some type of different suit. Point number 5. And this may contradict point number 1 again, but I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can, as I always do. I want the world to have depth. I'm hoping that we get to see Atlantis and how it stayed secret for so long. Let us really invest in the world of Atlantis. You know, let's see how Mera and the other Atlanteans have functioned and lived this long life without the above world. I don't know what the Atlanteans would call it, the land dwellers. I want to see how they operate. I want to see really how technologically advanced and how well it's cultured in Atlantis. I really want to see that. I want to see the difference. I want to see Mera doing her water bending powers. I want to see how that operates. Let me invest in Atlantis. I want to walk away from Atlantis like, dang, I love Atlantis. I would want to spend a whole film on Atlantis. That's what I want to walk away from the movie from. Once again, similar to Wonder Woman. We got Themyscira, and you see Themyscira it had depth to it. Those scenes with Wonder Woman, there were a lot of cool scenes. You had gotten Justice League, the Amazons being absolute beast. Wonder Woman, you had the Amazons being absolute monsters. Let's show the Atlanteans as people. Let's try to explore that universe. Maybe get an Aqualad set up. Just a brief one. I'm not asking for a whole bunch of craziness. Just like let them walk through the screen or something, say hi. Like, Aqualad is a monster, and we need to start setting up these sidekicks. Alright, listen. This is going to be a quick rant, so you can click off after this point. With this garbage Teen Titans trailer that we just got, I need to start getting some DCEU set up for these sidekicks. Whoa. Slap me in my face for that fumble. I need to see some DCEU setups for sidekicks. Robin. Because this Titans is not the one. And I'm not going to go all deep into that because I would need a whole nother video. But with all that being said, guys, like the video if you like the video. Dislike the video if you dislike the video. I promise I only cry for a little bit. With all that being said, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.